Yo, it's Skull Crashing Finale here, and I am back. Now, I haven't done a wrestling video in quite a while. The reason being is because I haven't really watched it that often. But I have caught up now. Also, I haven't really had any topics to talk about. But in this video I'm going to talk about a few things. First I'm going to talk about Jeff Hardy's prison sentence. Somebody asked me on my wall and I really should have wrote their name down. They have a lot of subscribers. Check it out who wrote it on my channel. I'm really sorry. But it was a very good question. They asked me, I'll put their link below. Do you think the sentence of Jeff Hardy is fair? So I went and did some research on to remind myself what he was actually found with, what drugs he was found, as I can remember, ignore that. He was found with traces of cocaine, steroids, lots of drugs, and a lot of painkillers. And he received, 10 days in prison and I think, was it $100,000 fine? I'm probably wrong. Do I think that's fair? Of course I don't. Now, in England, UK, if you're found with cocaine, if you're found cocaine possession, you can get up to 7 years in jail. I know they only found some powder, but that doesn't really... They just found a little bit of powder. It doesn't really matter, to be honest. They found cocaine, they found steroids, and he gets 10 days in jail. I'm not coming from this. You look on my channel, where Jeff Hardy is and my favourite wrestlers, he is near the top. I am not coming from this from a bias view. I don't hate Jeff Hardy, I really like Jeff Hardy, but I'm giving my honest opinion. He's not going to learn his lesson, and I reckon he'll probably do it again. You don't learn unless you're punished. That's my motto. So that's my opinion on that. So now, our next topic I'm going to talk about is John Morrison. Now, John Morrison, who I used to adore, if you look back at my videos maybe a few months ago, one of my favourite wrestlers. I cheer for him to win the Royal Rumble, Elimination Chamber, and then at WrestleMania there was an incident, if you don't know. John Morrison was meant to hug Trish Stratus and he decided not to because Melina was being a bitch. No, Melina was angry that she wasn't involved in the WrestleMania cards and Snooki was. So I don't know what that's got to do with Trish Stratus, to be honest. This hat is getting in the shade, isn't it? I just like wearing my hat. Yeah, so what was I saying? Yeah, so basically, John Morrison then received a D-push because he didn't hug Trish Stratus, which was a bit stupid, because if I was told to hug Trish Stratus, I would definitely hug her. I'd probably actually pay to hug her. Okay, now this is getting a bit creepy. Yeah, so he's received a D-push, and I am starting to lose my love for John. Okay. I am starting to no longer be homo for JoMo. I am straight, okay? But I used to be homo for JoMo. I would have turned gay for JoMo. Okay, now this is getting really weird. I'm going to move on from this. Yeah, but but now I just don't care. He loses in 30 seconds to Alberto Del Crapo. It's just stupid. What they need to do is just build his procedure up. He's got fantastic in-ring talent. The charisma, the mic skills are underrated in my opinion. You look back, there was a video I did on whether John Morrison was the next Shawn Michaels. In that, you can watch that after this. In the description box I put a video on of a fantastic interview he did. And that was as a face as well. Promo, I think it was. Yeah, but he really deserves not to be a jobber. He really should be upper card near that championship. He really, I think, should win the Royal Rumble. But it's not going to happen, and it's a shame. And I hope he turns his fortunes around. Right, so one more thing before I get on to the next topic. I will be setting up a new channel, and this is for football games. Not football games. It will be for football, yeah, just about football, soccer, if you call it in America. And the channel will be down here. I haven't set it up yet. Please subscribe to that. Also, I'm going to be widening my videos on this channel. Not just wrestling. I will be doing video game reviews because I've got a few video games coming up soon. And I thought you might be interested to see. WWE 12 will be one of them. But there will also be other games such as Uncharted 3. And yeah, but anyway, moving on from that. One last topic I want to talk about is Dolph Ziggler. Now, this guy, unlike John Morrison, well, no, he's basically the opposite to John Morrison. I looked at Dolph Ziggler a few months ago in December, I'd say, when he was Intercontinental Champion. Yeah, I thought he's very good, but he's missing something. Then when he went into that feud with Edge, that was probably one of the most enjoyable feuds this year. I really enjoyed it. I don't know if anyone else did, but I thought it was a very good feud, and Edge was getting very stale at the time, and Dolph Ziggler worked very well with him. And then it changed my opinion on him. He's put on some very good matches. Very good in the ring, and he's getting much better on the mic. He's very good on the mic, I'd say, actually. His promo with Hugh Jackman was pretty good. He's a very good heel. I think he can make a very good face as well, though. I definitely see him as the future of the company, and you would have never heard me say that before, but he's turned around my opinion. Right, so tell me below if you agree with my Dolph Ziggler assessment. Tell me about what you think about JoMo's Deepish, and also tell me about Jeff Hardy's, whether you think I'm being harsh on Jeff Hardy's prison sentence, if you think it's fair. And also, remember to subscribe to that channel. And if you've got any other video ideas, please tell me below. I'm skullcrashingfinale. Peace out. Nice seeing you again.